simpler to where there's not 20 pages, but nobody wants that. So
Hmm.
I do like this one a lot. Oh, these are all booked for today. Okay, I know what I'm doing today. We know our schedule. We know this. We know that. It's the way to do it these days.
Alrighty, Brant. So how you doing today?
Good. How are you? What was your name again?
My name is James. James with Spark
Hey.
Growth. How long have you been open for?
So the company's been through. This is the fourth iteration. It opened in 2016 and got sold, and then it was almost out of business. And the
Hmm.
guy I'm working for now bought it, and we kind of have saved it and improved upon it. We've doubled our revenue from the past year.
I believe you said that you liked the sample website that we created for you. I know it doesn't
Yeah,
have your logo on it or any of your
right, right.
branding. Yeah, we'll definitely
Yeah, of
take care of you on that side of things whenever if you were
course.
to sign up. But so yeah, I mean everything looked good to you.
I like it. I like the wording. I like the added stuff that y'all added in. We asked about. I like that there's more pictures. It's just a little more interactive. I mean, it's simpler to where there's not 20 pages, but nobody wants that. They just want something. If somebody sees something, the first thing they do is Google it,
Hmm.
and that's what we want them to see. And Bobby doesn't understand that. He's old school. He's thinking the first thing they see, they're going to look it up in the yellow book. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Or something old school. And I'm like, that's not the way it works now. It's all internet. So
Hmm.
I do like this one a lot.
Okay. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's 2024. You just pretty much have to have a website nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
social media is good too. That's like another new thing that's coming in.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, websites are pretty much a necessity. And so, like with what
Sure.
you were saying, you like how it's interactive. You can literally call to get an estimate.
Oh,
But
I
this is just
love it.
pretty
Or,
much.
or, or even you can book an estimate.
Mhm.
That's and it can all come together and almost run itself to where, oh, these are all booked for today. Okay, I know what I'm doing today. We know our schedule. We know this. We know that. It's the way to do it these days.
Definitely, yes. And so
Yeah.
I know you like the video that you watched, and I mean I can tell you did because pretty
Sure.
much what we were offering. And so yeah, we can definitely do that where people can book an appointment, to get a quote, and you
Right.
will be alerted of it. Whoever else is on the team, we can even set it up to where they get alerted. And then
Right.
actually the day before, we can send out automation text to whoever is out there, giving the estimates of, hey, you have so and so today at 3 p.m. We can set
That
that up
that
for
you know what?
sure.
That's amazing because a lot of times when I book an appointment, I tell them I will remind you that day, and then of course I don't.
Hmm.
So something automated like that would be a big plus.
Exactly. And yeah, I know you're busy, so it's just gonna slip your mind for sure. And
Exactly.
so yeah, that'll definitely solve that issue right there. And not only that, we can also add a place for getting Google reviews. So we'll have it somewhere right here on the header
Sure.
where it says, please leave us a Google review. So that way we have an automation, which we'll get into that here in a little bit. But you also want to make sure to remind them if they go into your website to leave
Yeah.
you a review too, because right now on
Yeah.
Google, I actually went ahead and pulled a report. I saw that you don't have any Google reviews right now, which is
Exactly.
okay. I mean, we're definitely going to work on that. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah,
Um,
with my company at the bottom of every invoice, it said, we would appreciate if you enjoyed interacting with us, we would
mhm.
appreciate a Google review or any kind of review, on any of those sites. So, I mean, hardly any of them ever did it, but it
Mhm.
puts it in their mind at least.
Yeah, so definitely. And I'll show you the automation that we have here for that I think you'll really like. And not only that, we also send you a QR code as well. So if you're in person and you just finish up the job and you can just pull out your phone, go to the QR code that we send you and, try and get it person to person because,
Yep.
our automation is good and all. It actually only gets you 4 to 5 stars. But, if you do it person to person and you have them right there and, kind of put that pressure on them, then, that helps as well. But like I was saying, with your ranking on your current website, we pulled a report, And this is
It-
just for lawn care service. So if someone were to search that on Google right now, lawn care service, even in your home
We're
area
not even the
that,
top 20s.
yep, that you serve, you're ranking below top 20. And
Yep.
so we actually really, really, really focus on SEO. That's what we like to do, which is
Yeah.
search engine optimization.
I'm all about SEO. We
Yeah.
had ours up to like a 5 or a 6 at one point at my company, but
hmm
it cost us a lot more than it does now.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. And so that's something that we focus on. And so we can get you ranking for sure. Obviously, it takes time. If you look it up on Google, it takes from
Oh
three to
yeah,
6 months for SEO to start kicking in.
sure,
But
sure.
yeah, so that's something that we would focus on, and we can actually send you reports around every 3 months, so that way
That's what
we're
I
not
was
just
gonna ask. So
uh-huh.
how often would we get updated? It's every 3 months. Could we
Yes,
do
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
Like, after 3 months or 6 months, once
Mhm.
those numbers start to change, could we up that to getting an update like maybe every once a month?
Yes, uh-huh. It's whenever you would like it to be. But
I mean, because right now it's going to be slow for quite a
mhm.
while. I understand that.
Yes, definitely. And so like I was going to say is that, we just don't like to say we're giving you SEO. We actually like to show you. So that's why we actually give you a report, every so often so you can see how much better you're ranking and that
Sure,
you're not just paying this money and we're just, oh yeah, we're working on it off to the side. We're actually going to
exactly.
go ahead and show you. So
I
that way.
love it. And you'll see
Mhm.
where you're concentrated at, and we can focus on those areas more. Yeah, I like it.
For sure. And it would also be in your area. So this one's Hayes right now, but you say
Yeah.
you just moved. So obviously we would update the report to, Pflugerville, all those different areas.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I actually live now 2 minutes from um where we meet in the morning. So right here, my address would kind of be the central hub of where we would want to be.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good. And so this one was just for lawn care service. I mean, we also pulled other ones, but all of them you're ranking below 20. So you can see right here, landscaper near me,
Yeah.
lawn care service, landscaper, all of them are below
Yep.
20, which is okay. I mean, that's why, we want to work with you to help you get
Hey,
that up.
we got to
For
start
sure.
somewhere.
Yep. Definitely. And so this is the software side of things that I was sent you that video on. So like I said, we're our company name is Spark Growth, and with us, you don't just get a website, you actually get a software to go alongside with it. And so you actually get a mobile app as well. This is
That's
the desktop
awesome.
version. I'm just showing you that because it's easier to show over Zoom, but you can do pretty much everything I'm going to say on the mobile app. And so
That's
if you have
great.
Yes, sir. If you have team members, you can add them to the account. They can have their own app as well. So, I mean, if you have a bunch of people working for you, then, that's not a problem. We can definitely get that going.
All
And
right. I like all those.
yes, sir. And so do you have a CRM right now? A way to keep track of all your clients, things like that?
Let me just say, like, this was a pencil and paper operation when I joined it, so we don't
Mhm.
have any of that.
Yeah, so this is our CRM. So if anyone fills out a contact form, interacts with the
I,
live AI chatbot, anything like that, they're actually automatically going to be imported into your CRM. But
that's
let's say,
awesome.
you're at your local 7-Eleven, filling up the gas for the mowers, blowers, all that different type of stuff. If you just pull out your phone, then you can just get their
Boom.
first name, last name, phone number, and email. And that way you have a list of everyone that you've ever interacted with, worked with, or anything like that. So let's say if you were to sell the business again, then you can hand this information off to the next person, and that's going to provide a ton of value just in that alone.
It's a
But not only
value.
just that, it's summertime, grass is growing, everything
Yeah.
like that. You can
I
send,
mean, this whole thing is worth another, $1 million selling this company.
oh, for sure. Yes, and that's good to
I
hear
mean,
as well.
especially once we get this long list of customers and all the other stuff filled out.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is priceless.
For sure. And so whenever you have this list of clients, you can actually do what's called a blast text and blast email. So let's say summertime, grass is growing, everything's flourishing in the landscaping world. Then you can click select all and you can send out a blast text and
That's
blast
awesome.
emails saying, hey,
Yeah.
20% off all services, just throwing it out there. But
Oh, that's a great
um,
idea.
exactly. So you can get that
Yeah.
reoccurring business. and
Right.
it's just not a one-time deal. So hopefully you
Yeah,
can
it's
get
like
some
it's that time of year to get started. Here we go. Let's keep going.
for sure. That most definitely. And then
Yeah,
here's the
no, I like all of this. This is great.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear that. And so, this is just one thing we've been through. This is just a CRM. We have even more, more things, more features to provide value to you, to
Sure.
your business. And so this is the calendars. Like I mentioned before, if you want to book people in for quotes, book people in for jobs, we can actually give you different calendars. That way it's not all meshed together. And
Okay.
so, yeah,
But that would
and
show up all the ones like if we did a book appointment now, it would show up on there.
it would,
So Sunday night I could check my Monday and see what I have.
oh, yes, 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 for sure. And you'll also be
Yeah.
receiving texts as well anytime anyone books or anything like that. So
Okay.
you'll definitely know what's going on for sure.
Fantastic.
All right. And so with us, you actually do get a dedicated phone number. And so with that being said, you can actually convert this to your new business number. So you can have it listed on your Google My Business, anything like that, your Google My
Okay.
Business page, your Facebook, whatever social medias you're on,
Sure.
even on your website. And so with that being said, all of your conversations will pop up right here in your mobile app. You can
Oh,
respond
that's
back, you can
nice.
call back, you can do whatever you want to do. But
Is
also with that, oh
I
sorry, go
see,
ahead.
is it all through WhatsApp?
Oh no, that's just something that we integrate with. So if you
Oh,
did have a
okay. So it
WhatsApp,
comes
yeah.
through both of those.
SMS, WhatsApp, whatever you would want it to be. But
Yeah.
email as well pops up in the under this conversations tab.
Okay.
But
All right.
also with your Facebook, if you link that with us, your Instagram, whatever social medias you're on, they actually pop up under here as well. So it prevents you from having to jump app to app,
Wow.
have to worry about checking Facebook today or worry about checking
Wow.
Instagram today. It's
You
actually
know
what's
what?
called an all-in-one inbox.
That's so much time saving because I'm constantly checking this site, that site, that site, that site,
Hmm.
trying to figure out who's who. And then I'm like, where was that one at? I can't remember. And yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, sir. And so, also with what you just said, having to worry about jumping from app to app, we actually have what's called, and I know that you post on social media because that's how I found you, but we actually have what's called a social media planner. And so you can actually schedule out posts when you connect your social media. So you can schedule out posts for the whole next month. And you actually get to select the time as well. So let's say you wanted to make a post once every week for the month of
Sure.
August. You can choose the days, the times. You can actually make the caption already and upload the image for all those different social media platforms as well.
That's awesome. It's awesome.
All right. And then with that business phone number that we do give you, you can actually run what's called auto missed call text back. We would set that up for you. So if someone calls that phone number and you don't answer, then it will actually send a text saying, "Hey, sorry, we're busy right now. What services are you in need of?" And that way it prevents them from moving on to that next person, especially in today, so many people rely on text messages. So,
Sure.
that can save you. I mean, you know how much your jobs are worth. So I mean, that
No.
that can definitely get you some sales that alone or prevent them from moving on.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. And then like I mentioned, we also do have a Google review automation. So let me show you how that works. You connect your Google My Business page with us, and this automation can be fired off within a few clicks of a button. So it's actually very, very easy to do.
Yeah.
All right. So whenever you fire off the automation, this text will be sent. It will say, "Hey, contact first name." It will automatically pull that from the CRM because it knows your
Right.
first name. And
Right.
then it'll say, "This is Brant with Blade Runner Landscaping. Just wanted to ask if you'd be willing to rate us on a scale of 1 through 5 on the services provided. How many stars would you give us?" If they
Yeah.
say 1 through 3, that's obviously a negative review and you wouldn't want that posted on your
Right.
Google My Business page. So to say thank
I
you for your
like that.
review, we'll pass this on to our team. And you can actually respond back to that, figure out what y'all did wrong, see what y'all can
Sure.
work on, so use that as a feedback tool. And then 4 through 5, that's whenever it'll send that Google review link to them. Only when they say 4 through 5, because that's obviously a positive review and that will help y'all.
Okay.
And then if there's no response, it'll ask the question again. You just want to ask them 2 times. You don't want to go anything past that. You don't want to bother them. So
Right.
after that second time, 1 through 3, same thing. We'll pass it on to our team. 4 through 5, that's whenever we'll send that review request link. And y'all do so many jobs per day, I'm sure of it. And so right now you have 0 reviews. So just in this automation alone, I'm pretty sure you can see, how many reviews you could possibly get with
Oh
just that
yeah.
alone.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. And so that is everything that is included in our
That
software.
is that's great. It's I've worked with like CRMs kind of like this, so none of
Mhm.
this is like, out of this world to me. Like I don't know what it is. So I feel like I would jump right into it, and I mean this would be so helpful. I love this. I think it has a lot of bonus things that I didn't expect it would. I
Hmm.
love the automatic reviews and how they, go one way or the other. That's great.
Hmm.
Um, it's nice.
Yeah, and so this is one of our clients right here. They're located here in Austin, and
Hmm.
they've been with us since I believe January, December, somewhere around there. And you can
Hmm.
see, I mean, we're running Google Ads for them right here. So they're
Yep.
popping up very, very high, but this is their website alone, and they're literally ranking #1 below the ads because they get priority first. But we were able to get them ranking #1, and they've been with us since December or January, somewhere around there. So
Wow, that's
so yeah, most definitely. And
very
like
quick.
I said, we take our SEO very seriously, and that's our literal main priority is making sure that you're ranking higher over time, obviously, because it does take time. But we'll
Yeah, I
continue.
like everything I hear. I'm all for it. I'm uh I'm all in. You've sold me.
All right, that's glad to, I mean, I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. And so, just one more thing, if we look up landscaping Pflugerville, I mean, you can see these people, and they don't even have that many reviews, 24. I believe we can definitely get more than that.
You know what? In
23.
like Ramirez Dream Lawn Care, he's
Hmm.
one guy with one trailer, and it's like, how does he get such high ranked? He's been doing it for so long,
Hmm.
and he's one of those guys that goes up every time and says, "Please give me a review. Please give me a review."
Hmm. Yeah,
And
definitely. And so that's what we're going to focus on, getting you those reviews, and then that should correlate to more organic leads
Mhm.
coming through. So this is like all organic right here popping up. This business, the ground guys, they're popping up
Right.
organically. They're not running any ads or anything like that. And so this is where we want to get you at right here, the
Sure.
organic area. Also with the maps SEO, but that just happens with reviews.
Mhm.
So again, we can even get you popping up right there. And not only that, we'll also optimize your Google My Business page as well. Make sure that everything's plugged in correctly because when I looked at your Google My Business page, it seems like you didn't have any services listed. You had service areas, but not really services listed
Right.
whenever we pull it up right
Right.
here.
Right. That was the
Hmm.
I need to get on there and add all those.
Yes, sir. No problem. I know it takes time. I know you're a busy man, so.
It's like I have 5,000 things to do every morning,
Mhm.
and by the end of the day, I feel like I got one done.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll definitely get to it. So, with everything that we went over, we're not doing any setup fee, $0 setup fee. Normally that can range anywhere from 1,000 to $3,000, but I told you that we would completely waive that. The only thing is that, you do have to pay the monthly hosting and maintenance and, all
Sure,
the features, whichever plan you do like.
sure.
Professional, that one is what I would recommend for you. You're not
Okay.
looking to run ads, so we wouldn't go with the 497, but the 297, that's going to give you all the features that we went over today, and it's going to give you the ongoing SEO. So we go in
Yep.
there every 1 to 2 months and we make sure that all those keywords are still ranking for the best in your area because obviously those can change month to month. One keyword might be ranking that month and then it might drop off after that to a
Are
different
you
one.
are you gonna be the person that I'm gonna be in touch with about this most?
Yes, and so actually with any of these plans, you actually get a dedicated service member, and that would be
Okay.
me. And so if
Okay.
you have anything that you want to change on the website, add pictures, change color schemes, logos, whatever it may be, you actually get a dedicated service member.
Do you prefer email, phone call?
We can do whatever is most comfortable for you. We can do text, call, whatever you want to do, email.
Okay, I got your number. What's your email address? I
The
think.
email, you can just send it to the company one, the sparkgrowthai
Okay,
at gmail.com.
I got that one. Yep. Well, great. Yeah, I'm ready to get going.
Okay,
And
you wanted to do
if
the
you
two?
need me to do anything, like get on the Google thing and add in those words, because I'll forget to do that, or I'll get busy and have something else to do, or if there's questions you have, if things that need to be on the website or don't, feel free
Oh,
to reach out anytime.
okay, yeah, sounds good. And we'll take care of all that for you. We just need access to a few things from you, like the access to the Google My Business page, which is very easy to do. I can send you instructions on that. But
Okay.
so did you want to move forward with the 297 a month plan or?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So I'll send you that link over and I'll request some information from you over text. Actually, I can get that over or get that info from you right now.